League strain. Started game 1, had yesterday off, and now back out here game 3 of the series. This Giants offense had a stretch of 12 straight games where they scored 3 or more runs. And then yesterday the Braves held them to 1, but now 3 here in the 4th today for Bob Melvin and company to put them out in front. Ooh, that one got him pretty good. Charlie.
Oh, I guess you didn't hear me.
Clearly
Welcome back,
frustrated
guys.
with himself.
Internet's back up. It's stable. So we are going to get moving. Rotate.
You don't see it too often with the fastball, and I'm not sure
apologize.
Yastrzemski's going to make it down to first base. That one got him really good. 92 miles an hour there from Charlie as he yanks it, caught some of the elbow,
just need
maybe the hip as well.
A few moments here to get things up in order.
We talked about it with foul balls that we have seen, that even though guys have all of that protective gear on, it does not mean that it's pain-free when you take a pitch or a foul ball off of that protective gear.
Yeah, I kind of thought more of the attention would be paid to the hip, but you're right. It appears that maybe it was more the arm.
I mean, it looks like it was all pad and not any of the skin, but he certainly is feeling it. And they're going through those tests to see where the strength is and a couple things that you can do there as an athletic trainer to get a feel for whether or not there's real damage that have been done.
And Yastrzemski will stay in with 2 outs here in the 4th. Grandson of the great Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. And when his grandfather went back to Fenway Park to throw out the first pitch in both the 2004 and 2007 World Series, grandson Mike was there with him. Says those were 2 incredibly special moments. I can only imagine what that was like.
And didn't they have it a situation where
I'm letting you listen to the commentators while I get all this set up.
Grandpa threw out to his son when the Giants were in town
earlier this year.
That was earlier this year. That's awesome.
Man, I love their
times that a visiting player would get a couple of cheers from Red Sox fans at Fenway.
Hey, welcome back in, David.
And Mike's father, unfortunately, passed away when he was young. So it was Carl, his grandfather, who really took him under his wing and taught him how to hit and how to play the game. So they have a very special connection.
All right, so what do we got here?
He's a good ball player. Not an easy thing to do when you have a grandfather that played at that level with such a recognizable name. No doubt he had heard about it his entire life, but he has turned into a good big leaguer.
We're going to go ahead and get this paused up. All right, there's a 3-0 on the next pitch. We'll be all synced up.
Able to locate there after 3
misses.
misses.
All right, so 3-1 the count. 2 outs. Top of the 4th with a runner on first. Score is 3-2. Really, boy, I missed some.
Certainly a few more balls here than Charlie would like. Ozzie over.
Ozzie with the stop. He's going to get him at first. Got him.
Ozzie Albies, his own personal fireworks show here on the 4th.
Great read and great extension on this ball as he goes to his left, lays out, and
phone call from the boss. Sorry. Outdoor.
All right, welcome back, guys and gals. I do apologize. Mother Nature took us out. That little storm that went over, it hit us hard. I could feel the whole trailer moving. Yes, if you didn't know, I live in a trailer house. I did go on my phone because my phone still had internet through the cell phone carrier. So I did see, I went over and I said hey to everybody over on Dixon's, and I want to say thank you, buddy, for the shout out you gave me, and I got told that you wish me luck with my health, man. I appreciate that. I really do. So thank you very much, and thank you for the plug, man. We're not gonna, I'm not gonna go over there and I don't want to go over there and say, hey, I'm back streaming, and people feel like I was trying to snipe people off his stream. So I'm just not gonna do that. We're back and we're live. If people start to come in, they'll see us, and if they want to come back over, we'll let it at that. I don't want to stream snipe anybody or anything like that. You know what I mean? I want to be respectful. Hey, my misfortune was his game. Just like when that kind of stuff goes down for other streamers, the people move on. All right, so we're back to Truist.
Most homers in July since 2019. Yeah, that'll play for Riley and Olson. They love this month.
Wide and on the outside, ball
one.
one.
Players you can look at over the course of your career. There are months where they just seem
Maddie,
to do
1
things
for
really
1
well,
today.
Pitchers or hitters, and obviously here for Austin Riley and Matt Olson, they are fans of the month of
High
July.
and outside, ball two.
Matt did have a single back in the first. Now he leads off the bottom of the fourth. Well, last year it was June where the Braves really started to take off.
3-1 count
June
medals.
Game over 500 right now.
Bottom of the fourth, no outs
for the season.
I just had to throw that out there. That's going to be ball four, so lead off walk. Welcome, David, Nathaniel.
Austin hit it on the screws.
George, welcome back, guys.
Appreciate you stopping back.
Sorry about the internet going out. Oh, it felt like it, George.
He did it against that two-seam fastball that he hit 112.
It blew over pretty strong and pretty heavy.
See something different there. The changeup
at
the bottom of the zone.
Even that last storm, 3 weeks ago or whenever it was, a month or better ago, where I had the tree come down. That night the winds were really high as well, and it didn't knock things out. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to be more.
Yes. Throw to the plate.
Throw to the plate. Safe. No, they said they got him. Maddie.
And they say that Bailey applied the tag just in the nick of time, and the Braves don't want to challenge it.
Maddie
we haven't
thrown
seen this
out
very
at
often this year.
home.
First of all, Austin Riley understands he smoked the fastball. He's looking for something else.
Wow.
He stays on the sweep.
That's a bad decision on Matt Olson.
Sopo sending Olson here, and it was close. You see how he tried to get the hand in. He couldn't, unfortunately, end up going right into where the glove was. It's an aggressive send. Again, we haven't seen it very often where we see a guy getting thrown out at home.
Completely, totally out.
That's a good job on the execution of the relay there from the
July.
Giants.
Yeah, because everything had to go perfect
Welcome
to
back,
get him
Lane.
at home.
And it
We're
did.
back. We're up and running.
And you got an ace-type guy on the mound in Logan Webb, and you have an opportunity, and not surprising that you get a little bit aggressive when an opportunity shows up like that.
Just as I'm going to start handing out games,
out,
too.
Riley out at second, and here is
I no more got, hey, let's get the game keys out to hand out. Bloop, off it was.
Bouncer to Chapman. Across to Wade, 2 outs.
That'll be out number 2. Welcome back, Mr. Woodrow. Welcome back in, Gino. Haven't seen you for a few streams. Hope everything's been going okay. And yeah, happy 4th of July to you and to everyone.
Pitch number 60 here for Logan Webb as he deals to Sean Murphy. That outside corner, Sean Barber has been giving that call tonight.
Earthquake. That's unfortunate.
When you look at Logan Webb, CJ, and those hard hit
That's
percentages,
bad, George. I'm sorry to hear that.
Gosh, it's second highest among starters with a 49.6% hard hit rate, but only 5
That's
home
right.
runs
The
allowed.
Mean Gene is in the house.
Homers,
well, you know,
they're not going hand in hand.
Brother.
And here's why it's probably the reason. I feel like when we look at exit velocity data, ground balls, a lot of times you see some big numbers. It's kind of surprising, right? We'll see a lot of 110, 112 ground balls. This guy's a big-time ground ball pitcher, so he may be, when you talk about that hard hit rate and some of that high exit velocity against him, more often than not, the baseball is going to be on the ground. So hard hit is 95 miles an hour and higher, and so you don't get a lot of swing and miss, not a lot of strikeouts. And
yeah, I'm not quite sure.
I feel
Matty must be one of those guys that are afraid to go face first.
Fly balls.
If he would have went nose first, he would have scored easily.
Well, whatever the formula, it's been another good season for this right-handed pitcher.
But some guys aren't worth going through the pain of it, you know?
The only starting pitcher who has a higher hard hit rate percentage this year is Washington's Patrick Corbin.
Let's absolutely hope so.
That's in there. No argument from Sean.
That'll be out number 3
after 4.
Sean Murphy thrown out.
Every ML.
Strike 3. All right, let me get everything back in order here, guys and gals. Remember, if you haven't done so, please hit them thumbs up. We were treading really good before the internet went down. I don't have the specifics because it made my OBS crash. So I don't even know what the original game statistics will be. But we were treading up there pretty good. Look, Gino, we made it, buddy. We made it to that 1,000. We're at 1,016, my friend. I had my last two videos produced combined together over 25,000 views and 21 subs. So we've hit that. Tonight I'm just giving away some game keys tonight, and later in the week or weekend, I think this is what, Thursday? Later this weekend I'll get a schedule up for the celebration stream. The celebration stream is going to be a stream all of its own. It is confirmed we'll be handing out 2 $25 gift cards. They'll either be like a MasterCard or a Visa card type gift card. A couple Discord Nitro monthly subscriptions. And then I don't remember exactly. The wife said it's either going to be 2 or 3 McDonald's gift cards that she went out and bought for this. So yeah, it's been great. Unfortunately, stream got cut short a little while ago, so All right, Riley with the toss to first. That'll be out number 1. All right, so we got George Soler at bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a 228 average and a 710 OPS with 10 home runs. Oh, yes, absolutely. Hey, Ethan, welcome in. Oh, I appreciate that. Well, thank you, Dixon. Well, thank you for stopping in there, Ethan. Easy out. Soler just bounces it down the baseline nice and slow. The quarterback, the pitcher runs over, snatches up, underhand tosses at Matt Olson, steps on the bag for out number 2.
Camp game
there you go, sound. Got it.
The call on that is amazing, which you can find on the internet. John Sterling was on the mic.
That's going to be out, caught. Wall jumping up in the air, takes it down for out number 3.
After this, we're halfway home.
Here we head to the bottom of the 5th. San Francisco Giants lead 3-2 over the Atlanta Braves. If you haven't noticed, for you members to use the member avatars, there has been some new ones added in. Pretty much every day if I can, Ethan. Pretty much every day I can. If the Braves have it off, then normally I wouldn't do one, but there are times that I'll do other teams instead. I'm not sure exactly. I think I've already streamed 60 some games this season. We're 80 some into the season. And then I had 20 some, 20 or 30 some in the preseason, in the spring training.
On air. Like, you got to get in here. This is crazy what's going on. It was a wild one, and we'll never see it again. Not with the extra
ball at bat, 1-1 count. That's going to be a high out to left field. He's going to have it just for the track out number 1.
Well, what's crazy, too, is it's John Sterling's birthday today. So it was his birthday when all that happened. John Sterling
on deck is Zach Short
today. Yeah, retired earlier this year. Did, about a month or so of games with the New York Yankees, and then finally shut it down. But just the irony that of all the great broadcasters that were here, sometimes people forget that John Sterling called Braves games for a little while before he moved on to the Yankees and became kind of the voice that everybody recognizes as a Yankee broadcaster.
My favorite part of the entire story, though, I mentioned the game ended at 3:55 in the morning on July 5th. Well, they were supposed to have post-game fireworks. So there was a discussion as the extra innings were wearing on, would they do that? They ultimately did. They lit off the fireworks at 4:01 a.m. and some local residents literally thought that the city was under attack. So it was a very strange situation that night in Atlanta.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody.
If you go back and watch some of that video, also was seeing those fans, like the ones that still stuck around and told that story for years and probably continue to tell it. Those are dedicated fans.
And our statistician up here with us tonight, Kevin Barnes, was there that night.
Come on.
Yes.
Kevin, did you stay?
He filled in. He helped.
Oh, you were working.
Well, get this. He had to fill in. There's Kevin. Fill in as the PA announcer, right? Late in the game. Yes, in the late innings. So
the other guy have a curfew?
I guess so. Kevin Barnes. He's been, what, I mean, seen Braves games since the 60s. He's going to write it down for me. The other way. Matos just came into the game.
Oh, catches it just over the shoulder.
He replaced Yastrzemski. Remember, Yastrzemski got hit by the
out
pitch
number
and they removed him from
two.
the game, and Matos, in his stead, made a nice catch.
Very nice catch, because you got to give it everything you have when you're running after this. You also know that wall is coming, and he catches it in stride and right into that padded wall. It's a good play.
But Kevin has been working Braves games in some capacity since '73, so seen a lot of Braves baseball, including that Rick Camp game in '85.
I'll be off mic and off camera for a few minutes, guys and gals. My son needs to come in and talk.
Kelnick 1 for 2 tonight. It stays fair. Wade was over toward the line, and Logan Webb has a 1-2-3 fifth.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. Welcome in, everybody. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that like button. And then I just ask you, stick around. If you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe.
See if the Braves can come from behind here. Still 4 innings to play as we go to the top of the 6th.
Well, Charlie did a really nice job bouncing back with just 7 pitches in the last inning. The previous one was 25, and so that gives him that opportunity to be out here in the 6th inning.
First pitch short, couldn't get it. Took a tough hop. That would have been an incredible play, but instead it's a single for Elliot Ramos. He's having a nice game. A 2-run homer, and now that's single.
This one hit pretty hard too, 100 miles an hour off the bat, and you're right, that is a really tough play while you're diving and trying to get that hop, and it's a little bit of a long hop, not an easy one by any means. See how high it bounced on Zach Short there.
Morton has gotten this man Bailey twice looking tonight. No balls and 2 strikes. Curveball fouled back to the netting.
All right. And welcome back in. Lady, welcome in. Woodrow. We got Mr. Got the Gino back.
Charlie
with
trying
us.
to hand Patrick
Welcome back,
Bailey a 3rd strikeout tonight. Misses up with a 4-seamer.
All right, so we got 1 out. Runner on first. No outs. No outs. My apologies. No outs. Top of the 6th.
Bailey, a North Carolina native.
We
Grew up
got
in Greensboro,
Patrick
played at
Bailey,
NC State.
1 and 2 in the count.
Number 13 pick back in 2020 by the Giants. Off of Charlie Morton. Is this going to be a double play after all that?
Oh, he overthrows it for the double play.
And into the Braves dugout, so they won't turn 2, but let's just hope that Charlie's okay.
Well, he deflected it perfectly, and it would have been a pretty amazing double play with a high throw there from Zach Short prevented it. Charlie walking around a little bit gingerly right now. If I get caught him, I kind of hope on the backside and not the elbow. Let's take a look here. Yeah, well, maybe right on his belt.
Athletic trainer George Poulis, manager Brian Snitker out there right now checking on Charlie.
He's a tough read, right? Body language is always the
Not
same.
sure where Charlie took it, but he took
Charlie
it
Morton.
somewhere in the backside. He turned it back.
You go 1-5-6 there?
1-5-4.
No,
I don't have anything to munch on.
Oh yeah,
Laney,
Zach Short
but
threw it, so yeah.
But you put
remember,
the one on there when it deflects?
Yes,
You did,
yeah, as long as it
This
hits
is
him.
not a sponsored video, but
So Charlie gets an
Bud
assist
Light.
for that?
Yes, he does.
Gelada.
A
Gelada
very
Clamata.
unfortunate assist,
Clamato.
but it appears he's okay. Let's hope so. So now Matt Chapman, who had a solo homer back in the 4th, that's where the Giants got their 3 runs. He stands in.
Now, one of the things that Charlie has done exceptionally well this year, the position that he is in, 3rd time through
All right,
the
so
order.
we have 1 out,
Comes
runner on
into
second,
tonight's
top
game,
of the
which is a
6th.
179
0-1
batting
count
average when he is
to
seeing
Matt
hitters
Chapman.
the 3rd time, and it's tied for the 3rd best in all of baseball. He's been excellent.
Kind of an excuse me swing.
Fair ball right down
Out for
third
Matt
base,
Chapman.
first baseline.
That's going
Matty
to
couldn't get to it, so
RBI
that's going to
double.
bring.
A frustrating one for Atlanta. It makes it 4-2.
Oh, he scored. Okay, that's what I thought. A double.
That's when you know you're living right.
I mean, just
RBI
super
double.
annoying. 4-seam fastball here, 93 miles an hour. Matt Chapman is trying to stop his swing. He can't. And he puts it in a perfect spot. You see Matt Olson, of course, he's playing really far off the bag with the right-handed hitting Chapman, who's a pull hitter.
So the Giants have scored the last 4 runs in this game, and now here's Michael Conforto. With Charlie over 90 pitches, Grant Holmes is warming for Atlanta.
Remember, we've talked about this a lot, that the Braves, when it comes to the short rest, or I should say regular rest, only 6 starts all year long. If they don't bring somebody up between now and the All-Star break, everybody in the rotation is going to have to make 2 starts on regular rest. Got the series coming up against the Phillies and then 7 games on the road. So that's 10 games right there. Only 6 times all year that it's happened. They could double that number if we don't see anybody else get called up to help out in the rotation. So the reason I bring that up, you talk about the pitch count here at 94 for Charlie Morton on what is a really humid night. He was up over 100 in his last start. It was 104 pitches.
Sorry about
probably why Brian Snitker's thinking about making sure he's got somebody up.
It was 3-0. They're going to go ahead and put Conforto down at first base. And Brian Snitker's going to go ahead and take him out right here.
Okay, it looks like Charlie Morton coming out in the top of the 6th.
With 1 out in the top of the 6th.
1 out, but he's stuck on a 3-0 count. Snitker.
66 grand balls.
I know it.
This year in Road to the Show, everyone can unlock their major league dreams.
Hey, Matthew. Happy 4th of July, my friend.
MLB Draft Combine to prove that you're the game's hottest prospect.
Rated E for everyone.
Yeah, Gene, they come swarming my room, and of course they're all women. And I didn't even have a choice. They were stripping me down, putting a gown on me. I had no boxer drawers on, just my pants. I told my wife, I said, I'm sure glad I'm not shy. Stand in a room full of women, bare ass naked.
Local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
But they were professional.
Today could be the day. And by Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care.
It just felt a little awkward.
Charlie Morton's ball game is over, but
yeah, as soon as they seen they took my vitals, as soon as they seen, I guess, my blood pressure where it was, she hit some alarm and they just come rushing in. I had blood going out, both arms, IVs going in.
Here with 2 on in the 6th.
Yeah, he's been good. 9 punch outs for him so far in his
I'll be honest,
just 1 walk, 3 ground ball
one of the quickest times I've ever been taken care of.
I think Snit
for
probably
the
thinking
beginning
about
part.
that right now with 1 out, runners at first and second. If Grant Holmes can come in and do it again and get a ground ball. He has not inherited a runner yet in his career, so this will be the first time he's coming in with guys on base.
I know it, Nathaniel. And I'm not a shy guy. I didn't have to come home and shower and
that pitch in the 4th.
No, I'm not shy.
Morton.
I'm not shy in front of a stadium
of
women.
Tonight for Matos. Grant Holmes kind of looks like Rod Beck, the old Giants reliever, right?
He certainly does. He's got the hair.
Look at this pretty boy.
Aura kind of surrounding him a little bit. He's been excellent. Been in some big spots, multi-inning reliever. He's done a great job so far with the Braves.
Swing and a miss.
Throwing the curveball there, 1-2.
All right, so we're in the top of the 6th. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Count is 1-2. 1-2 for Luis Matos. He's got a batting average of a .338. Swing. Foul ball. Kind of stay the same. We'll do it again. He's got an average of a .238 and a .629 OPS with 4 homers on the season. We got Grant Holmes pitching for the Atlanta Braves.
Here in the 6th to make it 4-2. And another foul
swing,
ball
but a foul ball.
Matos. That got a piece of Sean Murphy.
It's been all breaking balls up to this point for Holmes. A couple of sliders and then 3 straight curveballs.
We'll have to see if the boys can pull it out.
Will they keep it with that formula or switch it up? 1-2. They switched.
Got him swinging.
Seam fastball. Matos was late.
There's 2 outs.
A good heater, elevated, and after all those breaking pitches, this ball is going to jump on Matos pretty quickly. It's a good call there from Sean Murphy.
And a big second out. Still have Chapman out at second, Conforto at first, and now the 8th batter in the order, Brett Wisely. Grounder foul to Matt Olson.
Foul ball to Matt Olson. So it'll come back, and that'll be strike 1. Come on.
Center field, Kelnick over.
Center field up to Kelnick, who has it. Easy get at 4. That'll be out number 3, so we are heading to the bottom of the 6th. San Francisco Giants are still leading 4-2. All right, so the last I seen, Aaron Judd had hit his 31st or 32nd home run of the year. Oh, that's right. There we go. All right, Aaron Judge is sitting at 32. Shohei Ohtani at 27. Gunnar Henderson at 27. Jose Ramirez at 23. And Anthony Santander sitting at 22. Prestigious honor to have, too. Going to be off camera for a few minutes, guys. I like the uniform and the hats for both teams.
5 changeups that they have chased outside of the strike zone the previous 3 games, 5 total. Excuse me, 3 total in the previous 5 games.
Sinker there that Ozzie fouls back.
All right, so you made a promise that I'm going to call you out on, and you
boy,
very kind of you to bring me some bone broth today. And I said, well, you're going to try some. You said, I'll try a little bit. So I got you a half of an espresso sized cup. I'm working on about 12 ounces over here.
Yeah, I mean, all right, I'll try
it.
it. Bone broth, everybody. Nothing says 4th of July in America like bone broth. If I vomit, it's on you.
All right, we'll pick you up. That's why we'd like to keep Wiley close by. You feel healthier yet?
I mean, it's fine, but it's also not good.
It's good for you.
Ozzie's got another hit.
There we go. Ozzie Albies with a base hit out to right field.
But Matos gets it back in, and a good start to the 6th inning.
That'll be a leadoff single.
The irony there and being right on
Start
time
the bottom
is
of
that
the
this was a changeup. It was outside of the strike zone, but we know that Ozzie is very good outside of the strike zone. Yes, he chases a lot, but he knows how to put these balls in play. And so we will accept the 6th chase of a changeup outside of the strike zone tonight from Ozzie because he turned that one into a base hit. Do not underestimate the value of the bone broth rally.
We did have one of those earlier this year.
Cookie rally, wasn't it?
But I thought we had both. Ground. Oh no! Out to the pitcher, and that's going to start a 1-4-3 double play. So Ozzie is erased.
Marcell Ozuna comes in, and
yeah, unfortunately for Logan Webb, this is something that he has done really well.
It's a grounder right to second base.
Ground ball double play. He
ground
came
out
in with the second most in baseball.
Ground out into a double play.
Still there. Framber Valdez with 20. Leads all of Major League Baseball, but a heavy ground ball pitcher that knows how to get those ground ball double plays.
Well, if we don't get a 2-out rally here, there's some Chips Ahoy in the back of the booth. We'll try that in the 7th inning. There's the most double plays induced, 16 of them for Webb now. A single and a walk for Matt Olson so far tonight. And he got thrown out at the plate on the Riley double back in the 4th inning.
Olson was swinging to the moon with that one.
This will put Logan Webb over 90 pitches. And he
That's
is
going to be
going to
ground
get
out
through 6
over
innings.
to second base, the first base
Yet
for out
again.
number 3.
And his Giants have a 4-2 lead.
That'd be pretty cool. Welcome back, D.
Kind of been given a bad break, but I've got an awful lot to live for. Thank you.
One of the most memorable moments in Major League Baseball history. Lou Gehrig, a tearful Lou Gehrig, in front of over 61,000 at Yankee Stadium on this date in 1939, having his number 4 retired. The first Major League player to have his number retired, and I would say that Lou Gehrig earned that honor. So, yeah, there's been a lot of baseball history on this date throughout time.
Well,
maybe we're in store for something crazy here
started
today.
out pretty
Like a
good, but
big
then we
comeback
lost
and maybe a
internet
repeat
connection.
of the
That's
Nick
gone
Green
going,
3-run home
knock
run
everything
walk-off
out.
that we celebrated from a couple of days ago, the 20th anniversary of that one.
Speaking of Knicks, here's Nick Ahmed. Yeah, I was joking with Nick Green. I ran into him the other day after they aired that clip. He's like, yeah, but I'm frustrated. I said, why? It was a walk-off. It's a great memory. He said, but they didn't tell me it was coming. I didn't know what to say about it. I'm like, oh, come on, Nick.
That's what makes it fun. Kind of like what we did to you yesterday. We could let you know, but then you'd be preparing remarks, and that's not fun.
Well, Nick's such a pro. Well, Holmes back to work after he got out of that jam in the 6th. And a 1-2 count on Ahmed.
Everything that has been thrown at Holmes so far, he has passed, right? We talked about kind of making that debut, keeping the ball on the ground. He had gotten 15 outs in the first 15 batters that he had faced. Then he got his first test with runners on base that he inherits coming out of that bullpen, and he gets out of it without allowing either one to score.
Holmes couldn't get it, but that's a good thing because it goes right to Ozzie.
Out number 1.
A message in here now from Alpha Insurance.
A ground ball right up the middle to shortstop, which goes over to Matt Olson. Excuse me, that went to
Hit a
Ozzie.
home run on your insurance needs.
Second baseman. Thrown to first for easy out number 1.
Holmes' debut still less than 3 weeks ago. It seems like longer than that, but it was on Father's Day, June 16th here at Truist Park.
Holmes now on his 14th pitch.
Didn't know what to expect when he was called up, referring to Braves country and us, really. Just knew he was getting an opportunity, but as CJ said, with all the tests that he has passed, he's been able to stay up at the big league level. Good pitch there to get Soler 1-2.
He is also in that tough role where he's not going to pitch as often, right? There's been a lot of gaps in between those outings. That can be a real challenge for a reliever. I think most would tell you in a perfect world they throw an inning every other day. That's not the reality, and being this longer reliever, that means more days off in between outings.
And in this stretch of 13 games in 13 days, guys like Grant Holmes probably going to be relied on as we get closer to the All-Star break. Soler fouls that off.
Sorry about that, guys. My wife and my son have me on a new thing where they want me to take my blood sugar levels and everything at certain times. And I just didn't think you guys need to
Still
watch me
2-2.
do my blood sugar
Hey,
on
stay
on
tuned for the
screen.
stretch
Sorry about
presented
that.
by Synovus. And it's July 4th, so it's only fitting that Timothy Miller will be here to provide God Bless America. We will cover that for you.
All right, so come on, let's go. We're 2-2 count. 1 out, top of the 7th. Down and dirty, so that'd be ball 3.
Eighth pitch of the at bat. Holmes dealing to Soler. And the 8th pitch is
got him looking.
Curveball at the knees.
Right there, painted the bottom
That's impressive
bottom
from
line
Holmes
of the
in this
box.
spot because you got a 3-2 count.
Up
It's been a
gives it
lengthy
to him
at-bat. It's
for
pitch
out
number 8.
2.
Thinking Soler's probably sitting on a fastball, and based on the way that he took this breaking pitch, very likely the case. And that is great execution in a big spot against a really good hitter in Jorge Soler.
His family, who we got to introduce you to on that Father's Day debut, enjoying the action. Not enjoying this.
Fair ball down the left lane.
The cue ball shot down the third base line.
They're
He's
going
going to
for
go
2.
for second, and he gets in there
He's in.
with a double. Gosh, that's the second
Ouch.
time you had Chapman
Come on,
hit something
guys.
similar down the right field line in the
None
4th
of you
inning, and
played
then
like
late
that
here in
was
the 7th.
a big
That's
deal.
frustrating. When Matt Chapman did it, he drove in a run. Now this is 2 outs and nobody on, but still you get these half swings, and my goodness, watching that swing alone, you never say, oh, that might be a double. And that is exactly the way that it turned out.
Hope they take it a little more serious.
Ramos, the batter. Short getting
That
over there.
should be
Throwing on the run.
out number
And
1
takes
or out
it
number
off the
3.
scoop. So the double, but nothing else for.
We won
That's
it
going to
all.
get us out of the inning without giving up any runs. So the score is still 4-2. The San Francisco Giants leading 4-2 over the Atlanta Braves. You guys in the chat, you make me laugh. Yeah, I threw the little ducky sound up there a couple times. Still waiting for him to come back from commercial. No.
El béisbol.
That'll be out number one in the bottom of the seventh. Damn it. Sorry about
saving some bullets in case he doesn't have to come in until the 8th.
Yeah, I had Discord sound over it. Dang it.
Play ball!
Play ball! 2 outs. 0-2 count to Sean Murphy. Murphy 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. 213 average, 4 home runs, 9 ribbies.
Quick inning here, but Sean Murphy going to make him work a little harder.
That'll be down in the dirt, so that'll be ball 1.
A strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking for Murphy so far this evening. Center field, that will disrupt.
That'll drop in. That'll be a base hit.
Solid signal for Sean Murphy.
And he does it against a two-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, elevated. Very similar to what we saw to start this game with Jared Kelenic in the line drive base hit that he had.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that.
Against a two-seam fastball from
Sorry
Logan
for not
Webb.
keeping up, guys.
So a base runner, and now Forrest Wall. Webb now into the triple digits. Pitch number 101 is a called strike.
Electric Line A, guys. I don't know what to think about.
Fouls that four-seamer away. It was last July 22nd that Forrest Wall made his big league debut after almost 9 years in the minors. We talked a lot about Grant Holmes' 10 years in the minors, but Wall was down there a long time as well before getting his opportunity.
Look out, Gino.
Now here he is, July 4th, a year later. And he's taking that.
Oh, got him watching.
Strike 3. So
out
Murphy
number 3.
straight. We're on to the 8th inning.
That's gonna head to the bottom. That's it. That's we're heading to the top of the 8th. Come on, Bravos. You know what, guys and gals, now I don't got the giveaway alert sound, but get your Steam game clients ready, guys, because here's going to be a quick these are PC games. And you will redeem these keys with a client called Steam. If you're a gamer, then you should most definitely know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you can Google Steam, and it'll give you all the information you need about it, and to be able to install it. What you're going to do is once I post the key, you want to be the first one to grab it and take it to your Steam game client. Go up into the redeem section and redeem that game key. If you're not the first to do it, somebody beats you to it, it'll give you an error because somebody else already claimed it. But if you were the first, you'll have the opportunity to grab that key and head to your Steam client and paste it inside. Oh, crap. Undo.
For a return
there, back
soon to the
Truist
lineup, CJ.
Yeah, all those
That is
necessary
the same.
steps, right? You just don't come out and start running really hard. You ease your way in. They assess the recovery. How are you feeling the next day? And a step at a time, both literally and figuratively, for Michael Harris.
Hasn't played since June 14th with that grade 2 hamstring strain.
That's good to see Michael Harris out running, though. He might not have
Had
been
his
running at
bobblehead giveaway yesterday. That was a
speed.
hot item, though.
Only running at
It was a really
50%,
unique
but
one, and
that's good to see.
have a lot of requests for that Michael Harris bobblehead.
Yeah, they were going like hotcakes. You can always tell when it's bobblehead night because you get here about 5 o'clock and people are already lined around the corner waiting to get into the ballpark.
It's a great note here from Kevin. Logan Webb looks like he is done. In the first inning, he threw 23 pitches. He was on the mound for 8 minutes. The next 6 innings, 81 pitches. He was on the mound for 26 minutes.
There you have it. There's the first one.
That was it.
And the Braves getting those 2 runs in the first, and then he's blanked them since.
Never put much thought into how much time a pitcher actually spends on the mound. It certainly matters when you're in the middle of the summer and doing it here in a place like Atlanta.
Copy them.
It's all said and done. 34
remember,
minutes
it's 1 redeemed per
on the mound tonight.
So if somebody beats you to it, it's going to give you an error telling you that somebody else has already got it.
Bailey. Well, let's hope the Braves can get to the Giants bullpen as we go to the 8th and 9th.
Just keep track over on the community page. We got the day locked in that we're going to do the 1,000 sub giveaways.
Catch Forrest Wall.
We'll be sure that's the first place to go.
Closing in on that very nice, and we know that he's got the great speed. I think he might have been in between on whether or not he thought he could catch this without diving, but realizes at the last second he has to, and that is a great job by Forrest Wall to get that first out here in the 8th inning.
And now Matt Chapman.
High and outside.
High school teammate of Nolan Arenado. A couple of guys who would go on to win a lot of gold gloves at third base in Major League Baseball were once high school teammates in California. And you know who else went to that El Toro High School? Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I wonder how his defense is. I know he can pitch really well, but obviously they were doing something right when it comes to training these infielders. And 2 of the best to do it in this generation.
Between Arenado and Chapman, 14 gold gloves. He was late on that 4-seamer, 1-2. Holmes fires home, and he got him. Fastball
swinging.
2 away.
Fastball looks live here, and I think the fact that he's thrown the other stuff, especially in fastball counts, getting in the back of the minds of some of these giant hitters, because Matt Chapman incredibly late on that heater, the last 2 heaters, and you can see he's talking about it. It got in his head a little bit.
Now Conforto. That'll go into the seats. 0-1. Yeah, Grant Holmes so far, and yes, I know it's only been a few weeks for him at the major league level, but when he has been out there, he's looked really comfortable and confident.
Well, he's come out throwing strikes. We've seen that now in 6 games at the big league level. And what he has also, I think, learned pretty quickly is that his stuff plays, but it also plays in the strike zone.
0-1 on the day.
Matters. Give you the confidence to go at guys. Can I get outs in the zone? He can. And he gets swing and miss inside the strike zone.
RBIs.
Very important, I think, once you pick up on that and understand it as a young pitcher.
That's going to be
young,
outside,
of course,
so
young
ball
in his career.
2-1 count with 2
the time
outs.
that he's spent in the big
Top
league,
of
in the big leagues.
Top of the 8th.
28 years of age, I should say, now as a rookie is Holmes.
Excuse me, bottom of the 8th.
I start to stumble, I get you to stumble.
No, it's
You're
top.
welcome.
And we're human.
Again, apologies. All right, all you Braves fans, take your hats off. Gotta rub them. Rub your hat. Come on, Braves.
On the corner, Conforto was about to flip his bat, but
3-2 count.
3-2.
It's a good pitch, good velocity. It's great location. He's been really good even when he has been behind in the count executing pitches.
He does walk Conforto with 2 outs here in the 8th. Quick message from Delta.
From Braves country to the world. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Conforto has reached 3 times without a hit. He's been hit by a pitch and then walked twice. And now that extends the inning for Matos. Back towards us. And then falling in the second deck.
So we track a lot of different stats, one of those being whiff rate. The average whiff rate, the swing and miss rate in the major leagues is 25%. Well, Grant Holmes so far, including tonight, 35%. So 10% better than your average big leaguer in his ability to generate swing and miss. Very impressive.
And his 40th pitch of the evening is lace foul. A sellout crowd trying to give Holmes a little extra juice. 0-2 pitch. Hit a mile, but also hit a mile foul.
They might have overthrown that curveball a little bit. It's an 0-2 count, and they actually wanted to sweep that away off the plate. It missed in off the plate, so probably better off that he missed by a lot as opposed to missing by a little. Remember, Matos, as we told you, will chase more than anybody else in this Giants lineup. You don't want to throw a strike here.
Murphy locates away. Swing and a miss. Four-seamer was in the zone, but it worked all the same. A strikeout takes care of Matos. Braves need a rally as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
There's different types of chemistry, right? Bunsen burners and beakers and doing this whole skit. There's also chemistry like the three of us possess right now.
So, I mean, you can't, if you could somehow
bottle this up. Ooh.
All right. That's right. I can't reach my Braves hat. It's over there. Oh, yeah. Grab them hats if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. Let's shake the juju. Right back to Truist. Get the sound rolling. Ozzy's at bat.
Ozzy's had a nice game. A single, a double, and a run scored.
It's just 2 pitches that you get from this really awkward arm angle, the 2-seam fastball and that slider. And we talked about this the other night, not overpowering, sitting right around 82. It's all about angle. Not surprising because of that. He gets a great ground ball rate at 61%, which is kind of surprising to see the 2 pop-ups so far here for the Braves.
1-2 to Ozzie. That ball will bounce foul down the first base line.
Don't let it go bounce like that, guys. You run that stuff down. Come on, baby.
This game kind of a similar
feel
to Tuesday night, game 1 of the series. The Braves got 2 runs in the second inning, a couple loud homers, couldn't get anything else really going, lost 5-3, and got a couple early tonight, but it's been all Giants since. And Ozzie out in front on the slider, and Rogers has a 1-2-3-8.
This year's draft class is unbelievable.
Welcome to the show. Climbs the wall and she makes the catch.
This is a historic event this year.
Rated E for everyone.
Nobody is as hot as Red shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
He's on a trajectory to be the most electric player in all of Major League Baseball.
He takes the field. He breaks StatCast records.
Goodness, that ball had a family.
Power. Off the charts power.
Fight to a star.
It's exciting. Do it all. Do it all.
When choosing a new insurance carrier, the decision sometimes comes down to price. But staying with the carrier long term always comes down to trust. That's why I've stayed with Cincinnati Insurance.
Go Braves.
And happy 4th to you as well, Thomas. On we go to the 9th, 4-2 San Francisco. Stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Go to MLB.tv for details. All right, CJ, here comes Bummer to try to keep this a 4-2 ball game.
And important that he puts up a 0 here. How about the only qualified reliever in Major League Baseball not to allow a barrel? He's been pretty good this season. 33 punch-outs for him in those 29 and a 30. He's done it with his 2-seamer, his sweeper, cutter, 4-seamer, curveball, and even a couple of changeups this year from the lefty.
Right. David Wisely stepping in the bat.
Brett Wisely, who's 0 for 3 tonight, though he has hit lefties pretty well this year, over 400 for a batting average against them.
And there's kind of some backward splits going on with Aaron Bummer this year because the lefties have hit him to a 333 batting average and 844 OPS. So even though we have a team here in the Giants that absolutely plays the platoon, you see a completely different lineup, left, first, right on the pitching side. They decide to leave Wisely in here, left on left.
And that came in and hit Wisely at the same time that it sounded like a firework went off outside of the stadium. I don't know if you heard that at home. Now Wisely's in a bit of pain.
2-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour. Let's see where it caught him. Looked like it was going to catch the forearm flush. It did. Yeah.
That was like simultaneous with a firework.
Whoever did that, congratulations.
I have a feeling it may have been the people waiting to shoot the fireworks off after the show, and they got a little trigger happy with the lighter there.
Here we go.
Yeah, the way that hit his forearm, I thought Wisely may be in some trouble, but he's staying in the game down there at first. And here's the shortstop, Ahmed.
Oh, we won the count. What?
You staying for the fireworks after the ball game, or are you going to watch it from your rear view mirror?
Nailed it. Yeah. That second choice. I'll see them just backwards while I'm listening to the post-game show on the ride home.
Got a piece. Ahmed stays alive. Oh, there we are.
That's what we could be doing if we were to wear those matching outfits.
What am I drinking there?
Something light.
That is, I wish that was my hair. Those were the days. We had the idea to have sparklers on camera before the broadcast, but then we remembered the press box fire in '93 and we didn't go for that. So
are you staying or are you going? What are you going to do?
I'm in between.
Yeah.
Got my cousin Laney and her family here tonight. Might go down and watch it with them.
0-2 the count.
If the Braves rally in the bottom of the ninth, I'm definitely staying.
We got Aaron Bummer pitching in the top of the ninth.
If I'm depressed, I may
One
go
out.
home. Runner goes for second, and it's fouled off. It stays 0-2.
So I talked about my little dog yesterday. My big dog, my bull mastiff that we have. This is one of her least favorite nights here at New Year's. Does not do well
Yeah,
at all
sorry
with the
about
fireworks.
that.
So I'll have to head home and give her a little bit of a hand to get through the night.
Yeah, for canines, this can be a very risky holiday.
Rub that. I don't think it's going to do us much luck.
Going again for second, and again a foul ball. So Wisely will return to first.
6 stolen bases against Aaron Bummer. 6 for 9, though. 3 that have been caught stealing. Now, part of the reason that you're putting him in motion is because Aaron Bummer is such a great ground ball pitcher. 56% ground ball rate. You're trying to stand that double play.
I did.
This time Wisely stays put.
They got me on 3 new medications and I'm not used to them yet. It's got me a little drowsy. Sorry about that. No, sir, no. I'm home. I would never do that, Gene. In my life, I've never drank and drove. I've never done drugs and drove. I've never done anything like that. I won't put somebody else.
Tonight, though he does have a homer and a double in Atlanta in this series.
No way in hell would I ever.
3-run homer. We talked about that the other day.
It's one thing to kill yourself, but
MVP
to cross the line and kill a whole family. I don't want that on my conscience ever.
So he may have been here for a short time, but he was here for a good time, Jorge Soler.
In such a big moment in this franchise's history. We talked about it in Game 1. What a moment that was in setting the tone, and a monster home run there in Houston.
3-0. Yeah, one Braves country will never, ever forget.
I should probably get my blood. Wife went out and bought me a blood pressure monitor.
Last year in Miami, he continued
on
his
your finger,
powerful
does heart
hitting
rate,
ways with
does
36 homers. He has 10
all
this
that
season.
information or whatnot. Should probably get that out.
And a 3-1 count. Laces it foul. 3-2.
I'll be honest, man. I'd rather not take any of these meds. Well, unfortunately, I watched my grandfather have a pill bag. Bottle after bottle after bottle.
And
like,
he got him leading.
Oh, they're going to get in. Out number 2. There you go, Bummer.
The season for Aaron Bummer, and the timing absolutely right. But he gave that A move. You see him looking at home as he's lifting his leg, and wisely bid on it as he tried to take off.
So now no traffic. 3-2 pitch.
No, I didn't know they could do that. Got it looking! There's out number 3. Here we go. We are down in the bottom of the ninth. The Braves are down 2 runs.
Listen to
We
every
have
MLB game
2 up.
The deep left center field.
Marcell Ozuna due up. Matt Olson on deck, and Austin Riley batting 3rd in the hole. You can't ask for a better starter lineup to come in there. Anyways, I see my grandfather, all kinds of medicines. My mom passed away at an early age. She's only 58, and she had a lot of medicines. So I try not to have to take them, but now every morning I got 14 pills that I have to take every morning. And then some of them I have to duplicate 3 times a day. So I think my wife and my son counted it up. It's 14 in the morning. 3 more. There's 3 of them that I got to take 3 of. So that's 9, 18 more on top of that. I mean, it's just unreal. I take a total of close to 30 pills a day or more. But I guess if it helps me get better, that's what counts, right? All right, we're back to Truist.
Back in the 4th inning, 2-run homer. It's our StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
That was a big one. 424 feet to dead center. Hit it hard at 107. Impressive home run, and in a tight one like this, that certainly sticks out here. As we go
I
love
the uniforms and the hats for the 4th of July.
Camilo Doval is in to face Ozuna, Olson, and Riley. And for Doval, it's his 27th birthday today. So let's see if the Braves can give him a nice birthday present with a walk-off win.
That sounds good to me. 3 home runs allowed so far this season. The lefties have actually gotten to him. The righties always
Carmelo Doval
will
take over for the Giants pitching with 35 games, 33.2 innings, a 4.28 ERA.
First pitch clips.
First pitch will be a strike.
To Marcell Ozuna, who is 0 for 3 tonight.
We told you when we saw him in his first game, he's got a cutter that sits at 100 miles an hour.
Goes with
swing
a
and a miss for Big,
and he gets in front of
Big
Ozuna
Bear.
Too.
I don't know. Might have to start calling him the Big Bung again. Marcell has been on a home run slump for I can't even tell you how many games
the
now.
ball deals. And Ozuna lays off. Of course, Marcel's been so good this year offensively, but in this series.
Oh, how old am I? I'm actually 45. My birthday's coming up here though in November, so I'll be turning 46.
1-2 pitch. 101 that time on the cutter. Full count. Here's the payoff from Doval to the left side. Chapman.
Oh, he fumbles the ball.
Safe.
Yes, he's safe. Yeah. Third baseman fumbles the ball, gets it over, but the first baseman missed. Yes.
Well, even Stipper gets a 4th
leadoff single for the Atlanta Braves.
And a tough slider in a 3-2 count. We talked about Matt Chapman and the great defense. That one caught him on the heel. Looked like he was going to be able to pick it up with time, but then he bobbled that. And the throw was close,
out,
but it
yes,
wasn't cleanly, so
that's
it doesn't
what
matter.
we want. Good job, Big Bear.
Tying run at the plate, Matt Olson.
Strike one for Matty.
So
come on, Matt.
Cutter is, lefties have done some
that was a 100-mile-an-hour cutter.
The cutter coming into
Matt Olson,
so
1 for 2.
Matt Olson gets
with a home run and 2 RBIs on the day.
Slider just catching the bottom part of the zone.
Oh, I missed him home run, huh?
That's a good note there. 1 for 2 with a home run against Duvall in his career.
He got quite a bit of that, but well fouled.
Oh, wait a minute. It says he has 1 home run today. We're already up those 2 runs. Those 2 runs were
17th
they were
sellout
batted
of the season. Over 40,000 here tonight. Swing and a miss. 1 away.
Don't matter. Matty goes down swinging.
Slower slider to get nearly a 10-mile-an-hour difference between those 2 pitches. It backed up, but it was outside of the strike zone.
Nubba-dub-dub.
Austin Riley waits the first pitch.
Oh, Riley, that was your pitch.
Balls and a strike.
Oh, man.
Run driven into night.
That was the pitch you could have put to the moon.
Both of Atlanta's runs way back in the first inning. Grounder to Chapman.
Grounder over to third.
He makes the play.
That's out number 2.
Ozuna to second.
So here we are. The Atlanta Braves down to their last out. But Big Bear moves to second, so we do have a runner in scoring position.
This is that cutter.
Tying run now coming to the plate.
Miles an hour.
Adam Duvall.
As good as Matt Chapman is.
Another chance to tie the game and take it into extras.
And now we will have the Doval-Duval matchup here as Adam Duvall steps in. 0 for 3 this evening.
Come on, Doovie. Small ball. Strike. Oh, of course, you're going to give it to him.
Giants trying to win the series here in Atlanta after they just took 2 of 3 from the Dodgers. Adam Duvall just trying to extend this game. 0-1 pitch. 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in for the remainder of the game. Happy 4th of July, everybody. We are getting closer to firework time.
The birthday boy looking for a save in Duvall, and he misses up and in there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I want a happy
this
ending.
The cutter, and so far tonight, that ball has stayed somewhat straight. You see a lot of movement on it.
Come on, baby. Woo. Come on.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. That is it.
Doval does get the save.
Doval is swinging for the final score.
Yeah, tough one
San
here tonight.
Francisco
Tough series
wins
against the team that
4-2.
you would like to take one from. They came in playing some pretty good baseball. We saw some runs early here tonight and anticipated some more, but just a couple of batters in. The Braves put 2 on the board, and that was it. Logan Webb, who has been so good for this team, did his thing.
Well,
and
they
unfortunately,
gave it their all, though.
It was
a good game. 4-2.
Well,
sorry about the internet going down earlier, guys, but I can't control Mother Nature.
See what the Braves can do the next couple of nights. But before all of that, Braves Line postgame presented by Xfinity will be coming up next, so don't go anywhere. Happy 248th birthday to the United States of America. Thanks for spending your July 4th with us and our wonderful
248
sounds here today from Truist Park.
We have been a country for 248 years.
For our portion, we are done. For Hannah Yates, for
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Remember, guys, keep it safe. Stay safe.
With no fees or minimum.
Sure.
And no.
All right, with that said, everybody, I don't know what tomorrow's game entails. I haven't looked, guys, with everything that I've been dealing with the last few days. So give me a few minutes here. Let me look. As you guys can see, we hit our goal. We are now a fully monetized channel. Over the last 2 days, I had 2 videos that combined together have produced over 25,000 views and 21 subs. So those 21 subs put us over that thousand goal that we've had. I'm going to go ahead before the end of the stream. Well, I see a lot of them already jumped out of here. For those that are left, it makes it easier for you if you're a gamer and you like to do the key stuff. I'm going to be posting up 2 $20 games. So before the end of the stream, I'll be putting 2 more $20 games. But I want to go over what we're going to do now. Over the next week, within the next week or so, 10 days, we had to dip into my savings with all the medications that I had to pay for. It was over $600. It was an expensive day yesterday. Unexpected. So give me 10 days, and we'll have our celebration for 1,000. I will get it scheduled. What we're gonna do is you guys are gonna know it because I'll be live streaming and I'll tell you, hey, we're gonna be doing it on this date. It'll be posted in the community page. A video announcing that there's gonna be a giveaway on such and such date. Now what we're doing is we're gonna have a specific stream just for this. And we're going to be gifting out 2 $25 gift cards. They're going to be from Walmart, most likely. I don't know exactly what to get. If it'll be a MasterCard or a Visa card, but it's going to be something like that. I'll also be giving away a couple Discord Nitro monthly subscriptions. A free month that you'll be able to have Nitro for a month for free. I'm giving away a couple of them. Now my wife, I don't remember what she said she bought. She told me on her way out today it's either 2 or 3 McDonald's gift cards that we'll be giving away as well. Now the way we're going to do it is we're going to do a random number pick. Everybody is eligible to play. Everybody. We will not be making anybody prove that you've subbed to the channel. But yes, there will be future giveaways that you will have to have that info public so it can be confirmed that you have subscribed to the channel and whatnot. There will be some like that in the future. But this one, because it's 1,000 subs and so many people have helped us get there, I'm not going to force anybody to have to prove that. It's appreciated. So anyways, what we'll do, we'll get everybody together. And when we go live, hopefully we get a nice little crowd coming in. When we reach that 15 mark, I want to get us at least around 15 people in the stream, and several, because you are going to have to type. You're going to have to communicate in the chat. It's the only way. What it is you'll pick a number between 0 and 10,000, and I'm looking for 2 mods that would like to help out with it. And what you'll do is when I say draw a line, you're just gonna put a line, hit like the line button so it puts a line in the chat. Nobody is expected to type after I ask that mod to do the line. And then when I say post your numbers, you're gonna pick a number between 0 and 1,000 or 10,000. The mods will watch for anybody that posts a duplicate. The person that posted the number first will not have to do nothing. Their number's okay. But the person that posts the same number, you will have to repost your number. and we can actually, you can redact out your number to be able to repost. Once I call a stop once everybody gets theirs in, nobody's going to be asked to post. Unfortunately, if we have people that are causing disruption, if you can't follow instructions, if you're posting in over top of things when we're trying to do this, everything's going to be muted, and you're going to be kicked from chat. And you'll never be able to participate again. We don't need any horsing around like that. We just I don't want to be mean or nothing, but we're looking to have a good time with this. So once everybody's number's down, I will do a live. There's plenty of websites out there that do free randomizing numbers. I'll have that in the center of the theme. Everybody will be able to see it. And I'll do the roll. Whatever number it lands on, the person that either picks that number or is the closest without going over will be the winner. The second thing that we will random is what kind of prize it's going to be. Will it be a gift card, or we could pick in the beginning of it? We could pick two. Will it be a gift card? Will it be McDonald's gift certificate, or will it be a Discord? So that's how we're going to do it, and we're going to do it until all the gifts are given away. And on top of that, there's game keys that are going to be given away throughout it too. I'm hoping we can have at least a 20, 30, 40 minute live stream and just have fun. This is meant to be as fun for you as it is for me. And you guys know I'm like Santa Claus. I love giving away things, and I'm looking forward to this very much so. This little health scare, it's not going to stop me from doing this. It's what I want to do, and we're going to do it. So just remember that, guys. All right. Well, I see we lost everybody's attention now. So. Oh, I know it. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Laney, for sticking around, guys. But yeah, all right. David says he's down for helping. I actually, when I was going through that, I didn't get to see everything everybody said. So if others have spoke up and said that they'd like to help out with that, please shoot me an email. clanhbs2005@gmail.com. If you're interested in being a mod to help with the night of giveaways for the drawings, shoot me an email. Just let me know through there if you can. That's the easiest way. And then I'll contact you back. I'll share some details with you about how we'll do it. I know it works because we do it when we have giveaways on our Discord. We do it this way. And everybody's always laughing and giggling and having a great time with it. We also do what's called Dice Bot, where you roll the dice. Whether it's 2 dice or 3 dice or 4 dice, there's a command that you type in Discord and it rolls the dice for you. And then we always count it up and we do it like that. Everybody loves that. That is so fun. But yeah. No, as soon as we're done posting, I guess I don't know. I mean, I could give them, if they leave, I can't help that they have to leave. When I say post your numbers, it's only going to take a minute, 2 minutes for everybody that's around to post their numbers. Then we'll put another line and we'll do I'll go straight to the website and run the number. So, but yeah, you guys will be responsible for contacting me by email for the winners. I'll try and email the gifts that I can. If there's any gifts that I have to physically send you, you'll have to provide me your address, but I will get them out to you for sure. And if they're the gift cards, I can most likely just scratch the card and give you the numbers. But you may want the card. So that one you're probably going to want to give. The gift cards you're probably going to have to give your address. The other one, well, no. I guess the McDonald's ones are cards too. You're going to need them. So yeah, I guess you'll have to provide me with your address. But it's all good. All right, so with that, let me look up upcoming games. I lost track over this last couple days. Again, I want to bring as many games as possible, so all right, so July 5th. Looks like we have Phillies coming to town. All right, so definitely tomorrow night, live on Apple TV for Friday Night Baseball, red uniforms even. I will get something scheduled up for that. I will try to do as many of the games as possible, but my family have made me promise that I can't be in this chair as much as I have been. So I might have to take some breaks here and there, guys. But I will bring you as many as I can. So with that said, I hope to see you all there tomorrow night, 7:20 p.m. Eastern, 6:20 Central, first pitch. We will go live at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock Central is what time we'll go live. Looks like we have Max Fried, who's 7-3 with a 2.91 ERA, pitching for Atlanta, while Aaron Nola, who is 9-4 on the season with a 3.43 ERA, will be pitching for the Phillies. So it looks like we're going to have some fun. And that game is on Apple TV. So no problems there. I have Apple TV. There won't be an issue with being able to bring it to you. So yeah, keep an eye out for the... Did I call it end to the chat? You know what? I didn't even put one up on the second round. Anyways, keep an eye on the chat or on the community page. Everything will be posted in. And thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for the helping me reach this 1,000 goal. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. It's been a long run at it, but it was well worth it. Meeting each and every one of you guys has been an honor and a privilege for me. There's a lot of you that are very kind-hearted, and you guys are the kind of people I like to surround myself with. Good-hearted people that truly care, that want to see people succeed in this life, and I thank you for that. So, guys and gals, this is KGB for the C Sports Network and the Clan HBS channel. I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And see you all then. Peace.